Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for the Denny's Orange Blossom Classic presented by Ready Life Kickoff Press Conference. My name is Jason Jackson. I am the radio play-by-play voice and the television host of we should just say the 2023 Eastern Conference finalists. Miami Heat, three-time NBA champions. Thank you very much. Ready to keep fighting. Hopefully we'll wrap up things tonight. Before we begin today, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our distinguished guests, including our esteemed dignitaries, OBC Board of Directors, and representatives from various media outlets. I would also like to take a moment to express gratitude to the generous sponsors for their commitment to the Orange Blossom Classic and their invaluable contributions to another successful year. Furthermore, I'd like to acknowledge the individuals tuning in to the press conference via Facebook Live. Your virtual presence is greatly appreciated, and we are delighted to have you join us in this interactive session. Without further ado, let us proceed with today's announcements and engage in a fruitful and informative discussion. Thank you once again for being a part of this significant moment. Allow me to introduce Pastor Rochelle Ward, a devoted spiritual leader who is graciously offered an invocation for us today to provide blessings and guide us in reflection and gratitude. Pastor Ward.
Good morning, everyone. If you will, please bow your heads with me. Heavenly Father, we come before you this morning with a heart of reverence, first knowing that we are nothing without your love. Thanking you for allowing us the opportunity to see another day, and thank you for the fortitude to see us through today and the many days to come. Today, as we come together to agree and highlight all that will impactfully enhance the knowledge and legacy of the historical Black experience of higher education, we honor you for the leadership that you have put in position to bring economic enhancement, cultural worth, positive camaraderie, and significant change to and for our community. Father, thank you for the magnitude of what this event means to our refinement, our development as people, and our call to our community as we speak blessings over our city officials, our mayor, the council members, our Orange Blossom Committee board and members, our teams, Father, the schools that they represent, the school bodies of these HBCUs and more. We thank you for safety and the fulfillment of these predestined events. Father, we cancel out danger, hurt, harm with the intentional heightening of our security and law enforcement agencies. Through our city and abroad, Lord, we give you all the glory and we thank you for peace and that your promise that if two or more of us gather together in your name, there you would be. And as we gather, Father, as we agree that these things that we've put out into the fruition of your love, that they would come to pass, we say thank you in advance. It's in the mighty name of your Son we give you praise. In Jesus' name we say, amen.
Okay, great. Pastor, thank you very much. This morning we have the wonderful opportunity to have dignitaries from the city, from our county, representatives from both institutions, and of course the football programs. We are so glad to have this wondrous rebirth continue, and what a wonderful part of South Florida history to have the Orange Blossom Classic as a centerpiece of our fall schedule. Next to the podium, she's an accomplished business executive, a dedicated youth empowerment advocate, and in 2018, she secured the rights to the prestigious Orange Blossom Classic. Please give a warm welcome to the Orange Blossom Classic Committee's Executive Director, Kendra Bullock.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning to everyone who's assembled here today, to our press, to our elected officials, our sponsors, to our National Alumni Association presidents, our coaches, all invited guests. It is with pride that I welcome you to the kickoff of year 3 of the Orange Blossom Classic weekend, affectionately entitled The Reunion. 3 years ago, at Hard Rock Stadium, we proclaimed that we were back. This year, we assure you that we have no intentions of going anywhere. The Orange Blossom Classic is here in the beautiful city of Miami Gardens to stay. It is not lost on me the excellent work and what it has yielded when it comes to the very successful revival of our beloved Orange Blossom Classic. The Classic in many ways speaks not just to the rebirth and legacy of the great football game we have come to experience with pride. Our adoration of the OBC is founded on something far greater. Year one, we celebrated the revival. Year two, you all witnessed the remix. And now we remain devoted and excited about the Classic because it continues to touch the many lives that have engaged us through the years. I think Canton, Ohio's OJs said it the best when they recorded a song that describes the state of mind of the OBC collective for 2023. What we gather for each year is what the OJs referred to as a family reunion. They appropriately, and much better than I could sing, said that at least once a year we should come together for a family reunion to come together to get together. In many respects, it is because of the lasting support of our many sponsors and partners that we can assemble together. I must acknowledge the home of the OBC, Miami-Dade County, the mayor and county commissioners, our host city, the city of Miami Gardens, and more specifically, we salute Miami-Dade County Chairman Oliver G. Gilbert III. He has championed the OBC rebirth from the inception. In addition, we need to remember Mayor Rodney Harris, our city council, and our city manager, Mr. Cameron Benson. Thank you to our corporate sponsors, especially our title partner, Denny's, our presenting partner, Ready Life, Wells Fargo, Celsius, Allstate, the Orange Bowl, and others who have continued to back our efforts to bring a stellar OBC experience to our supporters every year. We would be remiss if we did not acknowledge our partners, the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau and Visit Lauderdale, who routinely make our visitors to this region feel welcome. I offer the following because numbers help to tell our whole truth and how the return of the Orange Blossom Classic has aided in an unparalleled recharge of this region. In just 24 months, the fiscal OBC impact reported in Miami-Dade and Broward County has been over $33 million. Approximately 9,000 jobs have been supported through the rebirth. Additionally, our combined sponsor-supporter efforts have provided almost $2 million of support to the participating academic institutions. It is noteworthy that because of the return of the Classic, an exciting HBCU vibe has a greater existence in this region. As our student athletes and our marching bands serve the very best of performances throughout the weekend, we represent HBCU culture with pride. Not only have we welcomed 30 to 40,000 fans to Hard Rock Stadium annually, but through our partnership with our national television broadcast partners, the game is telecast in 1 million homes. This allows our businesses, as well as this thriving city, to have a greater view into the world of historically black colleges and universities. Because of our corporate relationships with sponsors like Celsius and Ready Life, our athletes from both FAMU and JSU have benefited from NIL deals. Sponsors like Denny's and Wells Fargo have contributed to our scholarship goals, benefiting South Florida students attending the participating universities. And our participating universities have an opportunity to recruit student athletes in a talent-rich region. Our participating universities have an opportunity to strengthen donor relations and alumni relations in South Florida, further adding to the overall success of the universities and offering confirmation that the value of this game extends far beyond just game guarantees. In conclusion, we remain forever thankful for the rich and symbiotic history shared between the Orange Blossom Classic and Florida A&M University. We're grateful to Jackson State University for their participation and the appreciation that they've always shown for the Orange Blossom Classic. We're excited for JSU and the many participating schools who will show allegiance to this effort in the future. I am pleased to say that with the foundation of success, community support, corporate backing, the resolve of our alumni, and the help of our many fans, the Orange Blossom Classic will continue to be that premier HBCU family reunion for many years to come. Thank you.
Kendra, thank you for your dedication and providing us with such a wonderful experience each fall. All of our friends along the wall, if you feel like it, please take the opportunity to have a seat. If you'd like to, we appreciate all the law enforcement with us here today. Please now, opportunity to welcome the esteemed Miami-Dade Commission Chair, Oliver Gilbert III. Oliver, come on out.
I already shook your hand, Coach. Oh, man. Listen, good morning, everybody. So to all my colleagues in elected life public service, thank you all for letting me come back here in Miami Garden City Hall, where my picture is right there on the wall. You might just see the second one there. I'm the good-looking one. No, they're all good-looking. It's interesting. When we were coming up, Kendra, one of the young ladies who was asking questions, she asked a question. She said, what's the difference between today and, I think she said 3 or 4 years, when you started talking about the Orange Blossom Classic? And I said, really, it's interesting because we're just downstairs now. We were upstairs in this building years ago, and we started talking about what the Orange Blossom Classic was for Miami-Dade County when we were growing up, what it meant for FAMU and HBCUs, what it meant for the community. And Kendra said that this is something that we could do again. And the fact that we're downstairs now and we've had 2 games, and this is the 3rd, and this is now the reunion, this is a testament not just to what she did or what we did. It's not just the county, it's not just the city, it's all of you. It's these 2 great universities. It's the business people who help us put this on. It's a community that welcomed it back because it understood that it was really more than a football game. It was something that was special. It symbolizes what we need to be showing the rest of the world, who we are exactly. We're not just football players and musicians. We're people who are going to come from all across this country who contribute in every way of life. Whether it's public service, education, law, engineering, entertainment, it's everything. When I think of the Orange Blossom Classic and why we support it from Miami-Dade County, yes, people come here and tourism is our business. But it's not just that people come here, it's the people that are coming here. It's the people that are coming here. It's the Rattlers that are coming here. It's the alumni from JSU that are coming here. It's the people who go to all different schools, but they come to be a part of an environment, have a whole bunch of fun, spend a whole bunch of money, help us take care of our families, and contribute to a narrative that needs to be perpetuated more, that black excellence is real. And that's what this game is. I'm pleased to stand here as the chairman for the Board of County Commissioners for Miami-Dade County, the former mayor of Miami Gardens, the county commissioner for District 1, and tell you all, welcome back to Miami-Dade County. Thank you.
Chairman, thank you very much. As both Kendra and Oliver alluded to, the home of this fantastic classic is the city of Miami Gardens, showcasing their unwavering commitment. City of Miami Gardens Vice Mayor Katrina Wilson graciously steps in today on behalf of Mayor Rodney Harris.
Good morning. I'm Councilman Reggie Leon, and I'm going to ask the council to please join me, Councilwoman Linda Julian, Councilman Robert Stevens, and Councilwoman Shannon Campbell. On behalf of the 113,000 residents that reside here in Miami Gardens, this is another moment for us to recognize what's going on in our community and to continue to set the bar for Miami-Dade County. This is not only a historic moment for the city, but as we continue to bring these events to our city, as we continue to showcase our HBCUs to our kids, our residents that are here, this is a stepping stone for them to look into going to these different HBCUs and showing how to give back to this community. And one thing that we're most excited for is the return of the parade. So on behalf of the city of Miami Gardens, I want to welcome you. Thank you.
We'll take the whole council on the parade coming back for sure. Without a doubt. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the accomplished president and CEO of the Florida Sports Foundation, Angela Adams Suggs.
Hello, everyone. To my one of my bosses is in the room, Keith Tribble, our board chair, Mr. Chairman of the Miami-Dade County Board of County Commissioners, Oliver Gilbert, and to Kendra and to the coaches, Alumni Association presidents and representatives. Welcome to Florida. Welcome back. This event is near and dear to all of us. Everyone has mentioned, of course, most immediately, the return of the parade, the return of the game, and everything that is happening as it relates to Orange Blossom Classic, right? Orange Blossom Classic is a legacy event of Miami-Dade County. I'm born and raised in Tallahassee, but Miami-Dade County, I say I was born and raised there, but Miami-Dade County is my second home. Actually, the current mayor of the city of Miami Gardens was like, "You don't live here anymore?" No, I don't, but I'm here all the time. And this event is amazing. Mr. Chairman mentioned being downstairs for many years. Well, I can tell you that I was with them for 10 years, that they tried to bring this event back. And they tried to bring this event back. They met with several different people in terms of bringing the event back. And 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, they were able to actually see it grow into something that is now a reality. FAMU in Jackson State, that rivalry now, that's a true rivalry, that was created right here with Orange Blossom Classic, is bringing people into the state. The Florida Sports Foundation is the face of sports tourism and development for the entire state of Florida. We travel the globe in terms of bringing events. We have World Cup coming in 2026 to Miami-Dade County. We have Formula One that just completed its second year here in Miami Gardens in terms of being here for 10 years. And so we're now year 2 of 10, and we have 8 more years to go, right? And so Miami Gardens is the sports capital of the state of Florida. And I say that to mean that we've had Super Bowls here. We have Miami Open here. So everything from tennis to soccer to football, and we have it here, right? And so with this particularly specific HBCU legendary classic event, there's no place better than Miami Gardens to host this legendary event. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Kendra, for your vision. Thank you for your tenacity in seeing it through and making it happen over the years. Thank you, Jackson State, for bringing your alums. Thank you, Florida A&M, for bringing alums from outside of the state to come here specifically for this event. And when we speak about sports, and we speak about sports tourism, this event shows what it can do and what can happen as it relates to this being, Florida being where the world comes to play. So thank you. Thank you so much, and we're so happy to be here. Thank you.
Angela, thank you very much. Keith, how are you? Good to see you, my man. As Kendra alluded to earlier, these partnerships are critical to the success of any sporting endeavor, and we're delighted to welcome back returning presenting sponsor, Ready Life, and we will hear from founder and CEO, Ashley Bell.
You know, the first time I was in this building was to inaugurate our leader, then Mayor Oliver Gilbert. And for those that don't know what Ready Life is, let me explain why we're here. We're a black-owned fintech valued at $100 million, and my co-founder is the youngest daughter of Martin Luther King Jr., Bernice A. King. We're here because of the alumni of both organizations are actually founders of our company. So what better place to be than right here with you and supporting this mission, this city, and great leaders like Oliver Gilbert and Kendra and her team at OBC have been phenomenal for us to work with. But let me tell you what Ready Life does and why this is important. For us, being a black-owned company supporting this event, when we got the call from our dear brother, Deputy Assistant Secretary Alan Williams, said, Ashley, there's an opportunity to be the presenting sponsor at OBC, and the company that you're starting is critical to what we all have been talking about, which is creating generational wealth. This company will be the first company that will be able to offer mortgages for people who are first-time homeowners without a credit score. And those homes will be right here in South Florida kicking out the end of this year. That's why we're here. That's why we dedicated 1,000 tickets that we gave out to elected officials all over South Florida to give out to come to OBC last year so they could see the experience. And we'll do it again this year. That's why we gave out thousands of dollars in NIL scholarships. So when you see Isaiah Land from Florida A&M talking about him wanting to own his first home, or we have students from all over the country that we've sponsored, but nothing's more important than educating our own. Nothing's more important than supporting black leadership like Chairman Gilbert and the rest of the team that has put this event together, as he said, to celebrate black excellence. But I'll end with this. What I do hope we share today is this common vision that this must continue to happen. It's important for us as a black-owned company to support this endeavor, but it's even more important for the world to see how special this place is, how special Miami Gardens is, how special this rivalry is. And it's nothing more fascinating to watch as Chairman Gilbert and Cortez Bryant gamble over this game. And I'm going to put a wager out there. I believe that this year, if Florida A&M wins, then Chairman Gilbert should be the personal designer and dresser of Cortez for a week. You should be able to pick whatever he wears. And it would be I'll tell you, he said it'd be great for him. Go Rattlers. And I'm a proud father of a Florida A&M alum myself. So Rattler dad all day, but Jackson State, just excited to be with you. Cortez is a big part of our team. We look forward to supporting you. Thanks, everybody, for being here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to turn your attention to the screens behind me. Joining us via video is Grammy Award-winning producer and chair of the Recording Academy Black Music Collective, Rico Love.
So, Love, I'm hyped to share some amazing news with you. Despite me being in LA, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to share this exciting announcement that will make a real difference for deserving students. It is my absolute pleasure to announce that the Recording Academy, Black Music Collective, and the Orange Blossom Classic have formed an alliance to support historically black colleges and universities and their bands. Our first initiative is to celebrate the HBCU bands during Black Music Month, highlighting their talent and cultural significance. Our goal is to amplify their voices and promote their achievements. We are excited to collaborate with the Orange Blossom Classic Committee on this exciting project. I'd like to thank you all, dignitaries, members of the press, fans, and supporters of the OBC and all things HBCU. Thank you for having me via video. We look forward to the upcoming Denny's Orange Blossom Classic presented by Ready Life and are excited about the possibilities it holds. Thank you so much. Turn the lights on.
How good is that? The Recording Academy, Black Music Collective, and Orange Blossom Classic together. Amazing news. Now for remarks from Florida A&M University's National Alumni Association President, we welcome Curtis E. Johnson, Jr.
Well, good morning. It's a great day to be a Rattler. It's a great day to be a Rattler in South Florida, Miami, and right here in Miami Gardens. On behalf of Dr. Larry Robinson, the 12th president of Florida A&M University, I am Curtis Johnson, the 19th National Alumni Association president. It delights my heart to bring you greetings from the highest of 7 hills. We're delighted to once again be a part of this remarkable occasion, the reunion. And like most reunions, we look forward to the family gathering. We look forward to the shared games. We look forward to the competition that will last approximately 3 to 4 hours that day. And at the end of that, we will depart friends. But during that particular mission, we have all a mission, and that is to make our universities victorious. And the Alumni Association and alumni base will be here cheering on our beloved Florida A&M University, as well as my colleague from Jackson State, I'm sure. But one thing that we must know is that at the end, there will be a victor. But at the true end, we will all be victorious for what will occur that weekend, Labor Day weekend. The economic vitality of HBCUs coming together to generate support, to generate scholarship, and more importantly, generate awareness to young people who may not even know what an HBCU is and the purpose that we serve. And it so will be our honor as alumni to be here, to receive those questions, to receive those comments, to be a part of that person's life, to put them on a trajectory and a glide path to come into these HBCU universities. And so on behalf of Florida A&M University, we look forward to being a part of that. If you want to learn more about what the FAMU alumni base will be doing, continue to follow us at FAMUNAA.org. Our updates of our hotels will be there. The hotels are selling fast, and we are delighted. We are looking forward to ticket sales continuing to ramp up. The Marching 100 is getting ready. The football team, we know, is getting ready, and we will be here to be a part of what will be a great monumental occasion. I do see some Rattlers in the audience, and I'm so glad to be joined by those that are leaders of chapters. I would ask that as I begin to take my seat, that those Rattlers that are here would please stand, because we understand that when certain words are uttered, like when the dark clouds gather on the horizon, when thunder and lightning fill the sky, when hope is but a glint of the eye of a fallen rattler and hope a lost friend, when the sinew of the chest grows weary of those hard-charging linebackers and the legs grow tired of those hard-running running backs of the Rattlers. Coach, you must always know that that's the time that the Rattler will strike and strike and strike again. Let's go, Rattlers. Here we come.
Like Ashley, I'm paying tuition at Florida A&M, and I'm so glad about it. That's outstanding. I want that recited at my house this afternoon. That's outstanding. To hear the other side of the story. Dwayne, where are you? Okay, brother, come on up. The JSU perspective. You better get him.
Good morning. I'm Dwayne Lewis, Associate Athletic Director here at Jackson State University on behalf of our President, Dr. Elaine Anthony, our Athletic Director, Vice President, Mr. Ashley Robinson. It's an honor to be here to represent the I Love Jackson State University. Now, we heard what you said. And it's recorded. And we're going to leave it at that, because we're not about talking about it. We just tend to try to just be about it and do the work. I'm not going to put any words in my coach's mouth, but obviously we're honored to be here for the greater purpose of expanding HBCU culture and what this game means, just what it represents beyond just these two institutions, but shows the possibilities when we all come together for a common goal of what can really be achieved. And I think that's the message that we have to continue to perpetuate as we move forward, continue to grow, build on the legacy of what's been established for this great game, but also make sure we understand that we have a duty and an honor and a great opportunity to advance the culture that 20, 30, 40 years from now, there'll be others sitting where we are sitting right now that will have to pick up that mantle and that torch and keep this great game and the legacy of HBCU culture alive. So thank you for the opportunity to be here. We're excited about coming back in September for an outstanding football game and a great weekend for the economic impact and also the impact that will have our student athletes and students at FAMU, at Jackson State, and other HBCU students to come. Thanks for having us.
Time now, ladies and gentlemen, to meet and hear from our coaches before we get into the question and answer portion of our press conference. Coach Taylor has a deep understanding of Jackson State University, having excelled as a record-breaking wide receiver during the early 2000s and serving on the football staff since 2019. After serving as tight end and wide receivers coach, he successfully climbed the ranks to become offensive coordinator, took over the position of head coach from Coach Deion Sanders, who left for Colorado. Coach Taylor is successfully leading this team in his debut season as head coach. Coach, we'll have questions in a moment, but first, your opening remarks.
Yeah, I'm very honored to be here. First of all, I want to thank the security for showing up. It's a lot of FAMU rattlers in here, so make sure you get us out of here so we can get to September. All right, so I appreciate that. But thanks to the city. I mean, this is important. This is an unbelievable event, unbelievable football game. It's good to meet the people behind the scenes that make it all go, and I truly, truly appreciate you guys and ladies for everything that you do. This game has huge ramifications, and a lot of eyes is on that game in September. You know, to me, being part of this game for the last couple of years, it makes a lot of students, guys and gals that play the game, say it's okay to come to HBCUs. You know, when they see this game and see the quality that myself, that Jackson State and FAMU is putting on the field, it makes it okay. Let us know that we're doing things okay. So I'm just blessed to be here. My people, Dwayne, Jashelle Mitchell here with me, but I'm excited about it, being a first year head coach here. I understand the assignment. You know, I hear it every day from our alumni. So I'm excited about everything about this whole event. So I'm looking forward to September. So let's go.
Coach, thank you very much, and we're super excited for you and proud of you having this opportunity. As for Coach Simmons, from an All-American quarterback at Quincy's James Shanks High School, where he led the Tigers to their first district championship,